Hello there, everyone. Welcome to my craft room. My name is Daryl Walter of Pickled Peppers Creative Cafe at pickledpepperscreative.com. Today is Thursday, December 14th, 2023, and Thursdays are the days that I come to you to share. So welcome. I'm excited to have you. I am excited to share with you. Come on into my craft room. Hello, hello. So how are you today? What kind of week are you having? Say hi when you show up. Let me know if you're new. Of course, say hi and let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you're watching live or if you are catching the replay. I will also get the video uploaded to YouTube in a day or two, I'll say. But let me know where you're watching. Hi, Julie. I see Julie is watching. Beth, I see Beth is watching. Beth says busy. It is such a busy time of year, isn't it? It's a busy time of year, yet you're here with me. So I am extremely grateful. Yeah, so let me know if you have been creative. If you are a creative person, I would be really stressed and hard pressed to believe that you haven't been super busy and creative. But if you plan on creating this weekend or up until Christmas, let me know. I usually am really busy right up until Christmas. I love giving handmade gifts, handmade cards. It makes me really excited. So let me know. And if you want to chat with me during the live, make sure that you go ahead and ask whatever questions you want. Chat with me. Leave it in the comments below. And I will get to them, maybe some of them afterwards, because Facebook doesn't show me everything. But sometimes I have to look for it afterwards. And a lot of times I'm busy too, watching my hands as we're creating. Oh, speaking of watching my hands, I guess I better hook up our other device. Oh, Julie, Julie, yes, you made some of the easel cards. I am so super excited about that. Yes, I love when you are inspired and create what I create. Yes, very nice. Thank you for the hearts. I wish I could give you a heart back. Here's a heart. I love that you are doing that. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Also, if you like what we're creating tonight, be sure to give a thumbs up or a heart or a reaction. Leave a comment in the comments below. It makes my heart happy, first and foremost. And then it lets Facebook know that other people may enjoy the content and the projects that we share tonight. So yes, very nice. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. So I'm not sure if I have any announcements for you. We are actually going to be making a birthday card tonight, you guys. So we're going to make a birthday card and with a little bit of a surprise. So there's a little twist to it. It's a fun fold. The hearts happen when you make a heart. Oh, that's so nice. I did not know that. That's really surprising and it made me happy. It made me happy. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get turned on. We'll look at our desktop. We'll talk about the products that we're going to be using tonight, and then we'll make a super cute birthday card, and then we'll go away. If you're me, you'll go away and watch football and have dinner. And if you're you, I hope that you are crafty. All right, let's go ahead and turn down so we can see the desktop. Hi, Nympha. I see my friend Nympha is watching. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You guys see my busy box next to me? Let's see. Do I look like I'm in a good place? I always have to find my bearings when we're here. So I do have an announcement for you. It's a very big one. I'm almost flabbergasted that I forgot. Today is free shipping day. So for 24 hours only, Stampin' Up! Is having a free shipping day on orders of $75 or more. So it's a good time if you have staples that you need to stock up on. paper, adhesives, envelopes, those kind of things. It is a fantastic day for that. Hi, Amy. Welcome. Come on in. Let's get crafty. It's Crafty Thursday, and I have a cute birthday card for you. Hopefully, even if it's a fold that you have seen, maybe you haven't tried it, and this will inspire you to try a new fancy fold. So welcome, you guys. So yeah, today until midnight, so it's 24 hours only, free shipping. So it's a good time to stock up, like I said, if you have things that you want to stock up on. You know, it's kind of a nice thing too. The period that we're in, this is one of the things that I love about being a demonstrator at Stampin' Up! Right now, for the month of December, we are able to order product from the new upcoming catalogs next month. So we have our celebration promotion that will be going on, and we have a new mini catalog. So we'll be able to shop in advance out of them, and we get to take advantage of the free shipping too. So super exciting. All right. That having been said, let's make a birthday card. All right, so I am using, this is a stamp set, I'm not sure. Have you guys seen this stamp set from me yet? It's called Very Best Occasions, and it is of course, it's all sentiments, and there is a variety of sentiments that have to do with occasions. One of them is, you can see that happy birthday, so we're going to be using that. But there's a Christmas one with a little more sparkle and a little less stress. Let's make this Christmas the very best. So the card that I'm going to show you tonight can be for any occasion as well. So we're going to be using the Very Best Occasions. Let's see, Endlessly Grateful, With Comfort and Love, Love You, Miss You. I love that. Love you, miss you. You don't need to say a lot more than that, do you? May you enjoy the warmth of family this season, and may your days be happy, your heart be light, your Christmas merry, and the new year bright. So a lot of cute sentiments here, and I'm pairing it together with a Garden Walk Designer Series paper. I know I've shown you this at least once. It is very beautiful. Can you see that? So there are flowers. This is like, I think it's Calypso Coral that we're seeing on the top with those flowers there, but a very nice eclectic mix of colors here. Hey, there's Pretty Peacock. You know that we cannot live without Pretty Peacock, right? This is the piece of Designer Series that we're going to be using today, and you'll need 2 of these if you're going to be recreating this card. Oh, Nympha, so true. Nympha says you can't have too many sentiments. Amen. It seems that I'm always looking through my stamps for sentiments, so you are so right. Here, I'll bring this a little closer. And then there's even, you see this poinsettia. I'm pretty sure I've shown you this before because I am so enamored with the Pretty Peacock and this is Poppy Parade. So it's an orange red, but I love it. And then the back sides are, you know, how Stampin' Up! Does, which is a thing I am extremely fond of. I hate having beautiful patterns on both sides of the paper, and then, you know, you're torn when you want to use it. So we're going to be using that. And then maybe some rhinestones in that. But let's go ahead and talk about what we're using. And I'm going to grab, I was on the fence about what color ink, but the card base that we're going to be using is, let's get adhesive out, is Mossy Meadow. See if I can get all the pieces out here. We'll set this aside for a second. You guys, this is a really cool and easy, fun card. I think you're going to like it. Here are all the little pieces that we have, and we'll talk about these little pieces and their dimensions in just 1 second. I am going to grab, so this is Mossy Meadow. I'm going to grab some Mossy Meadow ink, I think. Here's Mossy Meadow, and then maybe, it depends. We might use Memento Black, so let's set those aside. All right, so I am going to give us some dimensions for what we're using and try to get you to make some sense of all of the little pieces that we have here to give you some orientation. But this is our card base. You can see that there are 2 score lines here. So it is cut, it's a half sheet of cardstock. It's cut at 4 1/4 by 11. And I've made 2 score lines. I've made one at 1 1/2 inch and one at 5 1/2 inches. And then this is a part of our card base as well. This piece it's Mossy Meadow again. It is 7 by 4 1/4. So when you cut your full sheet of cardstock, you're going to use both halves. If you cut it lengthwise at 4 1/4, you're going to use both halves, and you'll have a little piece left over, like a 4 by 4 1/4 inch piece of cardstock. So we have that. This is also scored the same. It is scored at 1 1/2 and again at 5 1/2. So we have that. We have 2 pieces of Designer Series paper. They are both 3 3/4 by 4. And then we have a piece of basic white that is also 3 3/4 by 4. Are you wondering how this is going to go together? I think you guys are really going to like this, and it is pretty simple. So this is Calypso Coral. It is 3 7/8 of an inch by 4 1/8. So that is the only, I think, no, there's one other weird, this is 1/8 as well. So this is a piece of the Designer Series paper. I think we're missing one. In fact, I know we are. Let's see. Let's see where it disappeared to. I'm not quite sure. But we are missing a cut. I'm absolutely positive. Anyways, I was going to tell you this is 3/8 by 4. So we need that. And we may need to cut another piece. Nope, I think this is it. This is it. And then we have the last little piece of Designer Series paper that is 1 1/4 by 4. All right, so did you get all of those dimensions? I'll say them again really quickly. This one is 1 1/4 by 4. Both of these, the same pattern. And you know, you are going to need 2 sheets of the Designer Series paper because that Designer Series paper is 6 by 6. I don't think I told you that, but it's a 6 by 6 paper pack of Designer Series paper. It is called Garden Walk. So you'll need 2 sheets of the same pattern or a complementary pattern. They don't actually have to be the same. But we have 2 of those. They're 3 3/4 by 4. We have a piece of basic white. It is 3 3/4 by 4. This is our 3/8 by 4. And then we have the Poppy Parade, which is Calypso Coral, 3 7/8 by 4 1/8. So only piece with dimensions that aren't 1/4 of an inch, because we like dimensions that are 1/4 of an inch. All right, so we're going to start by putting the card base together. Let's grab our bone folder. Oh, thank you, Julie. Aren't they pretty colors? And, you know, they could be Christmas. You could very easily use Christmas paper and make this a Christmas card. You can make it a wedding card. Let's go ahead and do the scoring on our smaller piece as well. So you notice how all of the folds are going inward. So that smaller piece, let's move this, I don't want to lose it on the floor. is kind of like a C-fold. You see that? And then this is our larger piece. All right, so I'm going to open this up. I may need to score it again. And we're going to start out by grabbing one of the large pieces of Designer Series paper that we cut. And it's going to go right on the inside of the card base. Can you see that? So this is the fold that goes inward. And let me tell you so you can get a little bit of orientation. This is going to be the top of the card. Thank you for the heart. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and adhere this piece right to the inside. So let's grab our adhesive. If you have not used Stampin' Seal Plus, it is my adhesive of choice. This is a new one, so I have to get it started a little bit. I wanted to make sure that I had a full roll of adhesive before we got started, because I get a little flustered if I run out when I'm sharing beautiful projects. All right, so we're going to go ahead and right between the score lines, you see the score lines, so we're just going to kind of give it an even border around all four of the sides. We'll plop it right down when you're happy with the placement. And just kind of press it down. So we're going to start there. And then the next thing that we're going to do, these two pieces are going to, I'm going to turn them up on the side so you can see or know what's happening before we do the rest of the decorating. So these two pieces, this is our larger piece of the card base, and this is the extension. So the extension is the C-fold that we had. We're going to glue the two tops together. Can you see that? And I'm showing it to you on the side view because we want the top, we want the C-fold flap to be on top of the base flap. Okay, can you see that? Because this is the back of the card. So we want that seam facing the back. Okay. All right, so I'm going to lay this down again, and we're just going to add the adhesive here. Thank you guys so much for the hearts. Thank you. We'll add a little bit of adhesive here, and then so I've shown you what we're doing. I'm just going to close this, and I want to be able to see, well, one thing about Stampin' Seal Plus, you guys, it is very sticky, so you're going to want to make sure it's a strong adhesive. You're going to want to make sure, let's do it this way. I'll turn it up so we can see what we're doing. But you're going to want to make sure that you have the placement that you want before you stick it down. So I'm making sure that the two sides are even because we want it to look continuous, right? We don't want it to be crooked. And I'm going up to the seam, but I'm not, or the score line, but I'm not covering it. And then, oh gosh, it's a little bit off. That came up a little easier than I thought it was going to, so yay me. Here we go. Let's see, it's hard for me to see the far side over there because I don't want to stick my head in your way. There we go. All right, we're going to call it good. All right, so now we have an extension. You see how long that card is? All right, so then the next thing we're going to do, let's see, maybe we can add, yeah, let's go ahead and just score this again. And then this is going to be the front of our card. So can you see what we have with the extension that we made? So let's go ahead and grab the next two pieces of Designer Series paper, or pieces of paper and cardstock that are going to go onto the card. So this is going to be the front of the card. And these two pieces are going to layer. There's only 1/8 of an inch of border there. Can you see how tight that border is? So let's go ahead and adhere these two pieces together. Add a little bit of CO Plus. Once again, I love this stuff. I go through a lot of it. And I have not finalized my order today for free shipping. And I'm glad that I didn't, because I remember that I need more CO Plus. So earlier today, I added a lot of things to my cart, but I like to take my time and really look over it. Oh, I really look over my cart to make sure that I have all the things that I feel that I can't live without. All right, so once again, here's our card base. We have this on the inside. And then between the two score lines that we have here, we're going to add that other piece of mounted designer series paper. And once again, there's going to be a tight margin. It's only like 1/8 of an inch. And we can go ahead and glue that down. So however you think it looks best, glue it right down. So I'll add a little bit of adhesive here. This card is super simple. I love simple cards. I just like to be able to create. There are times when, you know, I am super, let's see, do we have this the right? Yeah, we do. Where I'm super ambitious and I make cards that are, you know, really embellished. But most of the time, I like to be able to kind of mass produce them if I need to. Okay, so there is the front of our card. So the next thing we're going to do is, we need some on the top here. So these are the two flaps that we glued together. Remember that. We can open this right up. The final piece of designer series paper, and you can use either side because it looks pretty good. I don't know. Do I want flowers there? I might flip that right around. No, I'm not going to flip it around because I want to use it on that side. Okay, we're going to make flowers. So let's go ahead and glue this down. So this is the top of the card. And could you guys see could you see into the future? Into your crystal ball? Did you see what this card is going to do? I kind of, a couple of times, gave you a little clue. Let's get this. I don't know why I'm being particular. Today is my particular day. Okay, so let's turn this back over so we get our original bearings. So you see what we have. All right, so the last thing that we're going to do, here is our score line at the halfway fold. Can you see that? You see what we're doing? Let's put it this way. So this is the inside where we put the first piece of designer series paper, and we're going to fold it right down to the score line, and you're just going to kind of want to make sure that it's even. So if you have to burnish a little bit more on that top fold, by all means, go ahead. We're going to add some adhesive right below the, let's see, this is not folding the way I want it. Maybe I'm not burnishing it enough. But right below the matted designer series paper, we're just going to add some adhesive kind of along the score line and then along the edge. And I'm going to turn this to the side. Are you guys with me? I am going to kind of hold this into place. I don't want it over the score line, but just right up to the score line, and then we're going to fold it shut. Ready? And glue down. Rub it down really good, and we have made magic. Look at that. You see what we have? So there's a little pop-up. Isn't that fun? Let's put it on the side. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Isn't this simple and fun? All right. So let's do a little bit of finishing. I forgot to tell you, and it will fold. You see this? It will fold and it will fit right into an envelope. So no worries there. I'm going to kind of fold it out this way. We have a couple of things to do. We're going to do a little bit of stamping. In fact, let's put this aside. Let's do our stamping. I forgot to tell you that the deckled circles, I am using the deckled circles. I have one in the Calypso Coral. It's larger, and then I have a smaller one here in Basic White, so I've cut some extras. I wasn't sure which designer series paper I was going to use. And then let's go ahead and bring in our stamp set. Remember, this is going to be a birthday card. So we're going to use the happy birthday, and then I think I'm going to use this this sending you smiles for every moment of your special day. Isn't that fun? I think that's a great birthday sentiment. It could be wedding too, but I think it's a great birthday. And then we're going to do the happy birthday. Thank you guys. So let's go ahead and grab that sending you. And I've mounted it. You can see this is a new stamp set. Hey, have I ever shown you guys how to mount your stamps? If not, I'll have to keep that in mind. I think I might have shown you not that long ago, but let's go ahead and grab a block. And then we have our happy birthday here too. Let's leave it in place until we're ready for it. Otherwise, it might get really, really lost. And I think that... I'm not really sure. I'm going to go ahead and try with the Mossy Meadow. I think that will kind of look cool with that Calypso Coral in the background. And let's go ahead and ink up our stamp. We'll ink this up really good. And as you might have guessed, we are going to plop it right down in the center of this deckled circle die. I probably could have gone even a little smaller with the circle, but I wanted to make sure the sentiment was going to fit in the circle. So we have that, and then let's go ahead and mount the happy birthday. Well, let's find a smaller block. We're not going to stamp the happy birthday just yet, but because we have it out, let's get it mounted so that we're ready for it. Okay. And then, as you might have guessed, these two pieces are going to attach together, and then we're going to put them on the face of our card on that little pop-up component. And we're going to do that with Stampin' Dimensionals. So let's just layer these up. These layer so nicely. You guys, you know what? I saw that someone used these deckled, so you can see all of the deckled edge there. I saw that someone made a snowman with these dies. I love snowmen. I don't know why I didn't think of that. All right, let's bring our card base back in. So here's our pop-up card. So the card is going to stand up like this. Oh, thank you guys. And hi, Julie. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you could find time to create with us. This is going to go on the back, and we're going to pop it up with dimensionals because nothing in my world is ever completely flat. I like chunky things, big things, and things that take up a lot of real estate. So we're just going to put this right here on the back. All sentiments on this card, you guys, other than the designer series paper, we are not we're not stamping any images. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, which is my favorite. It's not my favorite tool in my whole craft room. My favorite tool in my whole craft room is my trimmer. I use it a lot. All right, and we're going to put this right in the center here. Isn't that nice? Oh my gosh, I love, love, love. All right, so this is, again, how our card is going to stand up. So we have two pieces of paper left. We have a piece of basic white. This is the regular basic white, so because we already have a card base, we don't need to have the thick basic white. So this is going to go here, but before we do that, we're gonna adhere a little strip of Designer Series paper right along the bottom there. So let's do that, and then our stamp sentiment is going to go anywhere on here. So that's so that you can kind of get an idea of where we're going with this. I want to make sure that I put this piece on the right edge. So I'm just kind of hovering over because it matters which side that you put that little strip on. All right, so before we attach it, we're just gonna stamp our other sentiment, which is the happy birthday. And I think I like it right in the middle. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I feel like because I stamped the sentiment on the back of the card with Mossy Meadow, it just kind of makes sense if I keep along with that. So let's ink it up. I think this stamp pad might need a little bit of re-inking. I can feel it's a little bit sticky. All right, so keep in mind that this is the bottom. So it's facing me because I have a hard time stamping upside down. Oh, very nice. I got it. There we go. And let's go ahead and close our ink up because I don't want to make a mess. Get that covered up. And then the last thing we have to do is just add this to the bottom of our card. And I have just regular rhinestones. And that's what I'm going to use for an embellishment. So let's go ahead and glue this right down. Oh, you guys, this is so cute and fun. Isn't this cute and fun? Here we go. Let's put it this way. So, oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for the hard time, Marie. So this is what so when I turn the camera back up, I'll hold it up so you can see it that way as well. All right, so we just need to, let's see, we need to add some embellishments, and they're all gonna go around right on the Designer Series paper. I'm gonna use 3 of them. I think I'm gonna use, this is my normal way of adding these. I like, as Julie Downs alluded to, I like odd numbers, and I normally put the embellishments on in 3s. So I'm going to do the same thing here. And 2, the other thing I do normally is 2 in the top corner, or 1 in the top corner and 2 small ones in the bottom. This time I'm using all the same. There we go. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Michelle, you have too much going on. Oh, and you just realized that it's Thursday. Thank you, guys, for the hearts. Thank you so much. Yes, Michelle, it is Thursday. That panic that you're feeling right now is the panic that I've been feeling all week long. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. I think it's super cute, and it's just a fun little twist to a birthday card, right? A fun little twist. It's one piece of cardstock. If you're using 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, which I know you have a lot in your stash, yeah, that's all you need. A few small pieces, and it makes a very cute card. All right, so let's talk about what we used. We used I should put the other stamp away. I'm horrible about putting stamps away, and I'm horrible about putting them away dirty. So don't do what I did. Thank you, Michelle. We use the Very Best Occasions. And like I said, they're in that Designer Series paper, which we'll take a quick peek at in a moment. There's enough that you could do birthday, or you could do wedding. You could even do Christmas. There's poinsettia there. So we used this stamp set. And then we used the Garden Walk 6x6 Designer Series paper. It's a fun, cute little fun fold card. I've seen it lots of places. But here's the Designer Series paper, and you guys, it has Pretty Peacock, which is one of my favorite colors. There's that poinsettia paper. And you notice how many sheets you get of it? There's like, I don't know, maybe 6 sheets of each pattern. So there's quite a bit there, Here's the pattern that we used, and I can even make another card or two with it. So we used that. The other thing to remember is that today is free shipping day. So if you do need to order, if you want to stock up on white cardstock and envelopes and adhesives, if you love the Stamp and Seal Plus like I do, I'm glad I remembered, because I need to add that to my order before I click send. Free shipping today until midnight only. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. We'll turn up and take a look at our card forward facing. Boy, you guys look good. I appreciate that you guys are here and allowing me to share with you. You could be any place else in the world, and you are here. So I appreciate you so much. It's why I show up for you week after week. So, all right. So let's go ahead and take a look at our card. Look at it. Isn't it so adorable? Wouldn't you like to get that for a birthday card? And again, you're just going to fold it right down, and it will fit right in your regular envelope. Thank you guys so much. So the replay will be here on my business page at Pickled Peppers Creative Cafe. You can visit and follow along with me as I'm creating. So come back. I'll get it loaded up to YouTube as well. There is a link in my description above if you need to shop for anything. And that's it. So thank you guys so very much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope you find time to create and make this. And hey, if you didn't see last week, you can pop back to. I think this is really useful for this time of year, but we made some gift bags that were super cute. So if you want to pop back and watch that video, you can go to last week and see that as well. So I did want to remind you of that, because it's the season of giving, right? So I'm giving you ideas so that you can give stuff away. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be here with you next week. I don't think there are any Thursdays that we're going to miss for the month of December. So if you're willing, I'm willing. Come on back on Thursday of next week. Same place, same time, and we'll make something fun. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. See you soon. Bye-bye.